Well, guys, I was videoing and didn't know my camera cut off. Got to be kidding me. I'm sitting here talking the whole time. My apologies, guys. I got to go back and see how much video I actually got. I'm sitting here thinking that I'm recording, looking at all these trees snapped off in the tops, and I look down and my camera's not recording. That's happened to me quite a few times, and it always happens here on my property. I haven't had that problem anywhere else. I mean, I'm not saying anything that's particularly saying that it's anything, something. I can't even talk this morning. I don't know if it's something causing it here on my property, but I find it quite strange that it only happens here. I've never had any issues anywhere else I go with my phone or my camcorder cutting off. Man, something's been in this. Something put the turtle shell in the basket. Something took the note out that I put in the basket. It's on the ground. It says, "Hello, my friend," because they like blue, apparently. Blue's like their favorite color. The star is on the ground, it's been sitting up here for a while. I had a bunch of treats up here, apples, oranges. I think I had a couple bananas. I don't know if I put the bananas here. I think I put them in another area. I hung them off a limb. It was 3 bananas on a vine. Man, that pisses me off. Excuse my language. I'm sitting here walking through what I'm thinking I'm recording, the trees and stuff, the new evidence, and I happen just to look at my screen and I'm not recording. I don't know what cut it off. And the weird thing was, my screen was locked up. Like when you turn your camera to zoom in or like to look in a different area, just to like pan through. Well, my camera wasn't panning. It wasn't following through with my motion, my movement. So you tell me. That's kind of strange, I think. Anyway, guys, I hope everybody's doing good this morning. What is today? I think today's Wednesday. It's like 5 minutes to 7. I was up in the area. I wanted to stop, and I don't know. I was talking about that also when I thought I was recording. I was saying that I had forgot that I had gifted here. Last night, it came to me. I remembered. I was like, "Oh no! I put some stuff out, some treats out at the farm." I said, and I haven't been back that I can remember. And I thought about it, and I hadn't been back since I did it. And so I wanted to run up here and check that out. And when I come across the road from the other side of the property, I seen all my trees snapped off again. And I was checking that out, doing just like I'm doing now. I was panning through, scanning through, and I noticed that the camera wasn't following through, and it didn't. The red light wasn't on for record. So I'm like, what in the heck? And I had mentioned also that this is like the 4th time this has happened to me, only at my property. Everywhere else I've been, I've never had my camera shut off or stop recording. So I don't have an answer for that. I do know to be 100% fact that it only happens here. I've only experienced it here. There's those 2 sticks wedged into the tree. Right here. Coming up there and from over here. They look a little wider now. I don't know if they probably haven't moved, but I could have swore they were like more arched up, but who knows. I got some pictures coming. post up. My son, he lives in St. Mary's County, and I think actually Hollywood, Maryland. Uh, he took my grandson back on his four-wheeler. He's got some paths on the back, I guess, backside of his property. I guess it's the back. It might be considered the front side, actually. Anyway, he was going in the path yesterday, and straight in front of him was a teepee. And, well, it was a blind, brushed up, really, really heavy blind, about 12, 14 foot tall, about 10 foot across, and it had a little tiny opening as a doorway. And he took a picture. He took a picture and sent me, and he's like, "What do you think this is?" And he's starting to follow more the subject. And I said, "What do you think it is?" And he said, "That's Sasquatch that did that. It had to be something with thumbs." I said, "Yep." So, and not dropping locations on people. I think he does talk about it, but Wade Richards, the Squatch Man, he lives down there. Now, I don't think he's too far. Him and my son don't live too far away from each other. And if you follow Wade, and if you don't, you should. He's awesome with this field. I mean, he has a lot of knowledge. But anyway, Wade has captured many, many, many situations with the beings, the big beings, little beings, just about anything and everything that's in this subject, he's got on video. And like I said, my son, he's not too far from Wade, so it wasn't surprising to me that he saw that. The only thing that was surprising to me was it was my son and it was on his property. Like anybody else, I would have been like, oh, that's normal. But being my son, and I'm just getting into the subject, and then he goes out and, he's not out riding around looking for the stuff, the evidence. He comes straight in the path, and bam, there's one right in front of him. And I don't know what to think of it. I don't know why they're like. I've noticed in the last month, a lot of people have recorded structures or teepees or nests, and it's making me wonder, like, is this like mating time, or is this like when they have their kids, have their babies? Is that the only time they make like the structures so the babies stay warm or out of the elements? You know what I mean? It raises a lot of questions. I mean, I have found them in the middle of the summer, but it's not as much. I don't see as many of them, then as you do now. I've noticed that all over the United States, I've seen people where they've took a picture or made a video where they found them in the woods, or the last one I saw, a guy found one right on his field edge, and I want to say that was Wyoming. Look right there. Something brown. I can't. I'm zoomed all the way in. I am now. I don't know what that is. It's just like, it looks like it's got a head, eyes. That's strange. Well, I see 1, 2, 3. I see 4 beings right now. 2 of them. Well, I'll say 1 of them I see in flesh and blood right now, or flesh, hair, head, eyes. And it looks like to me right there. And then there's something else going on right there. And then something right there. And then there's something back there. I think that's a deer stand. But yeah, I wanted to get up here and check this out today before I got some stuff I got to take care of today. Man, I can't believe my camera shut off. I'm sitting there talking away, thinking I'm recording. Crazy. Well, I tell you what, we just had 2 solid days of rain. Everything. I mean, this creek is like running wide open up there, and I'm sure you can hear it. But yeah, I'm probably going to be another week or two. As long now today they're talking about snow and ice and rain, but as the day goes on, it's supposed to get up to like 54. So more rain in the forecast. I really don't. I can't really put a time and date on when I could get on the other side of the property. Who knows when that'll happen? We've gotten more this year, more rain this year. I think we have in a couple years in this area anyway. I'm gonna scan. I'm gonna pan around in here. I'm seeing a lot of stuff over there. A lot of things. I'll leave it at that. And I miss these guys. I haven't been in here, like I said, in a couple weeks, I think. I got good vibes coming from them. They're probably wondering where the heck I've been. Checking my uncle out real quick. Yeah. Can't believe my camera cut off. Yeah, I don't know what that, unless that's I can't tell. I don't know. Let me see. Right there, that brown skin. I don't know if it's a piece of a tree. It just can't zoom in anymore. You guys can though. If you guys check that out at 11:49, 11:50, if it looks like what I think it is, timestamp it and we'll check it out. Speaking of that, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe and the like and share. Really appreciate you guys being on board with me. You guys are really helping the channel grow. I'm so grateful. I got the best subs in the world. You guys really show me a lot, teach me a lot. I miss a whole lot, and you guys pointed out. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to grow like I've been doing. Answer a lot of questions for me too. I've been thinking about, and I don't know. I don't even know if it's the right thing I should do, or I don't know. It doesn't matter either way, but I notice everybody else is doing it, starting to do it. But I thought about looking into like a subscription of some sort or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about none of that. I've never done anything as far as like a Cash App or any of that. I mean it's good to have the support that way as far as the traveling, because like I'm gonna start traveling a lot to that farm that I just picked up where the lady lives alone, and she's having a lot of stuff going on. That's like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours from me. And you know, I'm not saying I need it right now, but it definitely would help, you know, like fuel and stuff like that, just the traveling aspect of it. I'm not by any means am I asking anybody for anything. I'm just saying that I've noticed a lot of people are starting to start, I don't know what you call it, I guess a subscription or a new page where you can subscribe and be a member. I don't know if I'm exactly do that right off the bat, because I don't have enough subscribers, I don't think. But I guess what I'm saying is I'm going to investigate it more and look into it and see what would be good for my subs and anybody that, you know, that's interested in help taking this further. What is that guy out of Canada, Swan Lake Bigfoot, I think, Robert, he made a good point. You know, this is a dream that it's become a dream to keep this going, and if I had to stop doing it, it would crush me. And Mark said something like about that too. You know, it's you get into something to where you know you really your heart's really in it. You know, and you want to see good things and the truth come out about it. And you know, if you had to stop doing it because of financial reasons or you just you know you lose a spot, some people you know they don't have the luxury of just going anywhere and investigating. And you know, I guess pretty much if you can't do it for some apparent reason, that would you know I got thinking about it the last couple of days. That would really suck. And I'm not even like in it deep. I'm not even you know, but I'm in it to where I definitely want to continue the truth to be out. You know, coming out. There's a lot of channels out here, and I'm not knocking anybody, but there's a lot out here that are just in it for the follows and they're not. In other words, they're not in it because of bringing whatever out, the truth out, or whatever. You know, they're not. It's not about the beans. It's just about the follows and the likes and trying to make money. And That's not what I'm in it for. You know, I'm a laid back person. I don't like all the drama, and this is this field is so it's so loving, and it's a warm feeling. Yeah, you get the one or two incidents. I have anyway. I think it's dogmen, if you ask me. I don't even like saying the word name, but they're far and few in between. You know, I don't have that problem every time I go out. It's only every once in a blue moon. So, but I just love the whole idea of being around and you know just being a part of these guys, big, little, and even the things that we can't understand or still trying to understand. So, but anyway, I just wanted to get up here, guys, and video a little bit and put something out, show you guys that. Of course, it's like I said, it's been 2 weeks since I put the treats out, so I missed out on recording or documenting accurate what they ate first, or what you know, or what ate what, and but I honestly forgot that I put it out. It was a busy week that week, and then I think I jumped right on the public land, and then that's what threw me off, because that, as y'all know, it's I've had a lot of action up there. A lot of things have been going on each time I go in there. That looks different over there. That actually looks like it's becoming a structure of some sort. I just don't remember that being like that. I remember the stump, but I don't remember the limbs being up against it like that. I'm gonna go back and check the videos and see. And so far, I haven't seen the buck, the big buck, and the little buck, and the fox. But I think that's what I smelled when I come in, was that fox. It's either a fox or a skunk or a coyote. I was watching the weather this morning. They said next week, or actually I think the first week of February, we're supposed to be coming in line with a major snowstorm. And I can't wait. If that's what's going to happen, I can't wait, because I want to get out. And we get 4 to 6, 8 inches of snow. I want to get out and walk all the property, because it'll be cold enough, I hope, to where I don't have to worry about being too wet. Everything will be frozen, and then I can get on the other side of the property and check things out. We can check that out for the first time, get you guys over there, let you experience that side. It's just as good over there as it is here, if not better. I'm seeing so much. So many things. Ooh, I just seen something move, I think. I'm almost 98% sure something just moved. Right there. I don't know what it was, but I seen something move. I'm hearing footsteps. Let me look around without moving the camera with me. I don't know what that was. This video might not be as long as the ones I said that I was going to continue doing, the 35 to an hour videos, but it'll be pretty close. I was really hoping to see the buck and the fox together today. I think the last time I was here I didn't see them either, or I seen the fox and not the buck. Can't remember. Not too bad today. It's cold, but it's not like burr cold, you know. I was sick a couple days last week, like 3 days in a row. Now a couple of my kids are sick. My younger ones are, now they have colds. It's been a tough year for that stuff. Viruses and the flu, and definitely going around. My little girl, my only daughter, she has a weak immune system, and we're constantly taking her back and forth to the doctors. Poor thing. You say the word sick and she gets sick. Look at that, like, shadow on that tree. Sorry. It looks like a head. Man, I see all kinds of stuff. I love this place. It's so magical. It's definitely a special kind of place. That is for sure. I definitely missed these guys. I'm glad I got up here this morning. Sorry guys, I gotta fix my glove. The creek is really widened up from all this rain. You guys go back and watch some of the videos, you'll notice that this creek wasn't this wide right here in this area. It's a lot of water. It's really eroded. Man, they're coming up and down. The deer are coming up and down this embankment. I know that water's got to be cold for them crossing. It's told that, I've heard a lot of people say that's into hunting or hunters, that I've heard people say that deer the elements doesn't affect deer, or the windshield. I don't know. Apparently, deer hair, each piece of hair is like a hollow tube, and I guess they don't freeze or get like as cold as we do. I'm sure they get cold, but like apparently, from what I'm understanding, they don't get like really cold. But I don't know. I'm just going off of what I've heard over the years. I think it's rough for anything or anybody that has to stay in these elements full time. You know, we come out here for 5 minutes or a half a day or a whole day, and if you're not dressed properly, you could get hypothermia quick. So it's hard to, for me, it's hard to understand it, how I don't know how anything doesn't freeze to death or get hypothermia. At least with blood flow, anything that has blood flowing through its body. I don't know how they don't freeze to death, especially at nighttime when the sun goes down. You probably wonder why I just sitting here on this one spot, but I'm seeing a lot of stuff over there, a lot of things. Anyway, like I said, this one's not going to be a real long video today. I just wanted to mainly get in here and check everything out, see if any changes. Oh, I know what I want to check. If you guys remember, I made a stick structure, and I want to see if it's still the way it was, the way I made it. Let me walk over here real quick and check out some things. My camera, my screen's like making, it's like going light to dark real quick and trying to focus on its own. Something definitely manipulated the record, because I mean, it wouldn't, my camera wouldn't follow through with my motion as I was panning around, and my camera, it wasn't videoing. So your guess is as good as mine. Now, where did I? Oh, my structure's down. My stick structure's down. It was right here, if you guys remember. And actually, there's been some stuff added to it. Maybe that's why it's down. This one here, this one's new. Goes all the way up to there and comes all the way down to here. And then that one, that's new. That green one, green looking one. Wow, and this is new. That's a Trident. Well, I'll leave it like it is. I don't know if they didn't like it or that's the way they want it, but I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm not gonna, I don't want to upset them. They might not have liked it. I don't know. Sorry, fingers all in the way. So anyway, oh, look at that. That's like just stuck in the ground beside the tree. Huh. And then all these sticks, I found them like a month ago. And I noticed, well, there was only like maybe a dozen sticks there. And each time I came back to video, I'd find more and more piled up there. And then it looks like it hasn't changed or nothing else has been added to it lately. But I tell you what, they've got this area matted down going around the gifting area. It's definitely being used, that's for sure. And I've noticed that they're going across here and going across the creek, which they weren't doing. I'm gonna get ready to wrap this video up, guys. Like I said, I don't know if the first video I tried to record. But anyway, I just appreciate you guys. Hit the subscribe, like, and share. Really appreciate you guys sticking with me and supporting everything I'm trying to do. You guys have been awesome. I love you guys for choosing to watch my videos. You guys, like I said, you guys are just wonderful, man. I just couldn't ask for anybody better. I still say I got the best subs in the world. Yeah, this is really packed down. I put a lot of snacks out that last time, and that's probably why. I mean, they even walked underneath of this tree. You can't tell, but and walked up the edge there. It's awesome. I'm gonna set this back up here like this. Put the shell back in. It was inside the basket. I don't know. It's really peaceful and quiet back here today, this morning. A couple birds singing, but that's about it. I would imagine everything's gonna starting to hunker down, or getting ready for this weather to come in. I think they said by 9:30, 10 o'clock, we're supposed to have ice and sleet, a little bit of snow flurries. So it's fixing to get nasty, that's for sure. But I appreciate you guys tagging along, and basically what I was saying earlier. It's been raining here nonstop. That's why I haven't had a video out. I wanted to get up here this morning. Like I said, I forgot that I had gifted. And when I remembered that, I said, well, what could be any better time than to get up here now and check things out and get a video done. And so that's what I'm doing. I can't get over these trees snapped off. I mean, that's like the third time. Correct me if I'm wrong. We came back, what, maybe a month ago, and they were snapped off like that. And I couldn't believe it. But this is more damage this time. A little bit more than it was the first couple times. So I don't know what's causing it. I don't know if they're mad or if I'm upsetting someone over, here. That am I doing too many? Am I paying too much attention over there? Who knows? I don't know. But I figured if they didn't want me doing it or videoing, I would get a sign, or I'd get the thought, hey, stop, or something. But I don't have those vibes, so I don't know. It could be anything. Weather is freaky to begin with, so I mean, it could have very easily had a weather pattern come through here, and just like a thin funnel of wind, and just tore that one section up. I've seen crazier things, so you never know. All right, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna start wrapping this up, heading out. I'm gonna head back out of here. I just wanted to share a few things with you guys. Look at that. That's interesting. Look at that stick. It's like it's whittled. That's interesting. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't think it's for me, but that's pretty cool. I just heard a whistle. I hope the camera picked that up. I can't whistle. Birds are raising hell now. All right, let me see. The reason why I've got the camera down, when I get up here, I don't like videoing my uncle's place too much. I don't think he would appreciate it either. So, man, there's a pass going up in there. Man, look at that snapped off. Good night. It's like it came right from where that Y is, that top snapped out, and it's like it come right across here and went right out into the meadow and broke all those trees off. I think some type of weather pattern came through and did that, like a little windstorm of some sort. Whatever the case is, that's strange, nevertheless. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll say it one more time. Appreciate you hit that subscribe, like, and share. And I'll work on figuring out what I'm going to do as far as a subscription, or I want to get some, I want to get a store started, get some sweatshirts and hats out. So I'll keep you posted on everything. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one.